Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida Story, and I'm so excited to have you here with me today. I thought that I would give us a really quick, really fast reading because I haven't been here for a while, and I think we might need a word. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for us today. I'm going to do a really quick pick a card, actually. So we're going to do 3 chapters. So I don't have anything to show you. So just take a moment to just breathe. And the first number, 1, 2, or 3, that comes to you, that you just feel called and connected to, that's your number. So we're going to see, what does the divine have for us to know right now? All right, so if you have chosen chapter 1, we're going to get started with your message. What does the divine want for all of those who've chosen chapter 1 to know? We have the Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Hierophant. With the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So for all of those who are in chapter 1, you are in a state or a season of doing things your way, doing things in your timing as well, right? So I love that this is here because the Page of Swords is the way that I learned it. The Page of Swords is the one card in the court cards that is ungovernable, that is not ruled by any astrological sign, and therefore you can't tell the Page of Swords what to do, right? They don't just take orders. The Page of Swords is someone who does what they know to do, even and especially if it is not respectable or going to be what people expect of them. And this is really cool too because you have this with the Fool card. So the Fool shows you taking action, taking a leap of faith, doing the thing, going the road less traveled, right? So that you could get to a particular place of leadership with the Hierophant. And what's cool about the Hierophant card, this might mean that you are going to a new path that is requiring higher leadership, higher commitment to your spirituality, right? You may find that you are taking new leadership spiritually. You may find that you are supposed to be studying and researching and also initiating into a tradition, into a path that is going to be countercultural to what maybe you grew up learning, to what it is that you thought that you would be practicing. But there's some alignment that's happening here for you. So trust it, right? Trust your leadership. But even if that's not the case, for some of you, it may be school. Spirit is actually calling for you to study. So maybe you are going back to school. Maybe is that you are supposed to be teaching a new school of thought, right? What are you developing? What are you putting forward with your writing, with your speaking, your communication? There's something here that you're supposed to do, and it's brand new. Whether it's new in your lineage, whether it's new for the times that we are in, right? Maybe it's just new for you. And it's new coming out of your vessel, but we need you to step up and to show the world what you got to say. The Hermit card, I've been saying all year since we're in the year of the Hermit. This is the card that speaks about self as source. So how are you? Ooh, I love this. Look, I picked up the Hermit card and the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Wands was beneath it. The 6 of Wands talking about victory, right? This shows a leader being paraded into town after battle. They won, and so will you. You just have to be open to going a path that you didn't see coming or that you didn't have lined out for yourself, but know that this path is in alignment with your spirit, with your calling and your destiny. Trust your ancestors and go forward. All right, chapter 2, it's your turn. Let's get into your reading. Let's see, what does the divine want you to know right now? What does the divine want you to know right now? Let's see. All right, all of those who chose chapter 2, Spirit, what do you have for them to know? We have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So Spirit is saying this is the time to move forward. This is the time to go ahead. This is the time for you to do what you know you are called to do. This is the time to trust your readiness right now. not by the standards of what the world or society says makes you ready or makes you suitable for what it is that you're supposed to do, right? That has all these various stipulations of how someone has to show up and what they have to have accomplished and what makes you qualified. Spirit is saying you're already qualified. So move forward, right? So you have the four. What's coming through really clear? Four of Pentacles, chapter 2, don't spend no more money on a course. Don't spend no more money on a resource. Use what you have. Watch and engage in the courses you've already bought. Read the books you already own. Read the books you already loaned from the library. You don't need to invest in other places right now. Right now, it's a time for you to take action based off of how you have already, like I said, your readiness is already here. How you have already set yourself up, right? The Queen of Cups is here as well. The Queen of Cups means that you are leading from the heart and the spirit. The Queen of Cups is someone who is using spiritual intelligence, right? And knowing how to navigate these waters, knowing how to navigate this experience from a place of love. You stand out because of the person that you are. So that is a part of your readiness, your embodiment. That's key. The way that you are in touch and in tune with your spirit, the way that you are in touch and in tune with your body, that is what qualifies you. So the spiritual healing that you have done, that you've been doing, that is what has prepared you for this. So looking for something outside of you is not advised. It's not advised. Trust what your spirit has already birthed and is birthing in you. And you have this with the Eight of Swords. So I would just say, watch out. Because the Eight of Swords is the card of self-delusion. The Eight of Swords is the card of keeping yourself trapped, keeping yourself tied down, keeping yourself confused, when that don't have to be your portion. The Eight of Swords is showing someone who has become entrapped, but they can free themselves. And oftentimes it's the thoughts, it's the things that you're thinking about yourself. It's the ways that you make yourself too small. It's the ways that you make yourself too big. You know, sometimes we can make ourselves more important than we are. We can think that everybody's looking at us and judging us and they ain't even thought nothing about you. The point of the matter is you don't need no excuse not to move. Go. Do the thing, chapter 2. Do the thing, chapter 2. Look, when I picked up that card, the card behind it was the King of Swords. Do the thing you know you are to do. You are already an expert and you're acting as though you don't know what you know. You do. So don't talk yourself or think yourself out of what belongs to you. You are the Queen of Cups. Act like you know. I hope that this was helpful. We'll see you in the next video, huh? Okay, chapter 3 is your turn. Let's see what the divine has for you to know today. I'm literally hearing the song, How Great Thou Art. And it just feels like what the angels are singing over you. Chapter 3, how great you are. Do you know how great you are? Do you know how great you are? You are magnificent. You are immaculate even. Ooh, child. Ooh, see how great you are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you guys with the Hanged Man. And I actually like that the Hanged Man is here because I'm literally in the practice of praising you. I'm literally in the practice of praising you. And I'm talking about how great you are, how amazing you are, that the angels are singing over you. Let me show the card that came out first. The Lovers. I talked about angels singing over you. Look at this angel singing over, right? Singing over you, singing over your relationships, singing over your being, singing over your community, singing over you. The Hanged One, to me, feels like you just need to sit in your glory some more. You need to sit in your splendor some more. You need to sit in your goodness. Sit in the seat of who you are some more. You need to own it. And as cool as you actually need to let people see it too, right? Because you got the Lovers with the Two of Cups. So that's real cute. That's real cute. So literally, a little bit of prediction here, but there is, if you are not already in an intimate relationship, I see it coming for you, boo. I see it coming for you. And it can come in the form of business alliances, romantic, sexual relationships. It can come in the form of friendships. But there are beautiful things that are coming, and it's going to be official. There's an official capacity, right? The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Justice card. Beautiful here, because if we're talking about how great you are, you got to remember that you are qualified to be at any table where you receive an invitation. Right? You cannot think small. You have to think immaculate. You got to think opulent about who you are. About who you are. Because you're going to be receiving invitations to come out and be seen, to share your ideas, right? To be in intimate communication, right? An intimate connection. The Justice card here feels like contractual agreements. So this is not just, hey, I think you're cute, let's go on a date. This is also, hey, I want to make it official. So those of you who are already in partnerships, like things may be going to another level for you. You might see that over the next, between now and the next 2 to 3 weeks, it feels like there's some type of making it official when it comes to your alliances and your relationships, right? Oh, I really like that for you. I really like that for you. And so I feel like you have been working through some sort of maybe pattern that you had where you did not, where you previously found yourself in dead end, desolate and depraved connections with folks. And so we feel like there's a cycle that's opening up for you where now you are going to see yourself and love who you are in connection with other people. That you're going to be in relationships with people and love who you are at the same time. And so if you had that pattern in the past, it feels like you've actually done the work to heal it. And so now when you are connected with people, when they are calling on your name, when they are wanting to spend more time with you, to understand more of who you are, to understand your ideas, to just want to socialize and be around you, that you are going to be able to trust it and trust yourself in it. Because things are going to a new level. So Hanged Man, sit in it a little longer. Sit in your glory a little longer. All right. Know that people are coming because of your splendor. And, you know, the Lovers always says you get to choose. You get to choose. It's something I always say. Everybody who comes to you ain't called to you. So you got to use your own intimate relationship with yourself and your spirits to determine who stays, who remains. But I will say, there's some type of job situation. There's some type of connection here. There's some sort of blessing in the form of connections. I'm really excited for you to see it. All right, my loves, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you again real soon. Bye now.